Hey everybody, welcome to the next tutorial video. I'm John Rule and I'm here to give you tutorials of the covers that I have played and have uploaded to YouTube. So if you haven't seen the cover and you just came on here because you saw a tutorial for The Hills, I would suggest first you go down in the description, check out the video that I have, and if you like the cover, come back here and learn how to play it. Also, check the description as well if you're interested in learning only certain parts of it or if you want to come back and practice, because I have timestamps for each section labeled in the video that you can refer to. Alright, so first things first, we're going to talk about the tuning and how to get your guitar set up. So we want to capo at the 3rd fret. Tuning is standard except we have drop D, which means that the 4th string and the lowest or 6th string are going to be the same but an octave apart. I would suggest using a tuner to find that. Okay, so for the intro slash verse, it's nice because it introduces the chords to us. So the first chord is kind of like an A minor. Go ahead and look that chord up if you don't know it. But instead of playing a regular A minor, we're going to put our pinky down to make it an A minor sus chord. The pinky's on the 3rd fret of the B string. And when I say 3rd fret, I mean the 3rd fret from the capo, because I like to speak in relative terms. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the melody and just kind of strum a chord below. It's pretty simple for this intro. The melody looks like this. Play that one for you one more time slow so you can catch it. If you want to take a look at what I'm playing with the right hand as well. Okay. Now with this chord, we're going to do thumb middle ring thumb index middle ring, and for future reference, I might just call that P-I-M-A. We're going to roll the whole chord up like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we play the melody. Sometimes I like to play the bass twice to help it sustain all the way through. So what I'll do is 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's the rhythm of the bass, and how it fits in is like this. Okay, our next chord looks like this. 3rd finger D string, 3rd fret. 2nd finger G string, 2nd fret. 4th finger B string, 3rd fret. Then we wrap our thumb around, and we're going to hit the 3rd fret of the lowest 6th string. Same melody up top, same strumming pattern with the right hand. Go ahead and check it out here if you'd like. Next chord, we just take the thumb off, and it's the same notes. By the way, when we strum this chord, or when we, pluck the chord, I'm playing strings 6, 4, 3, 2. Same with the last chord. Then we go back to the chord with the thumb down. Okay, so the next time we go through the verse, I add some things to make it more complicated. If it's too hard, just play it like this both times. But here's the things you can add in. Let's talk about that first. So I've got a new bass line going with the thumb, and the rhythm is this. It'll be the same with every chord. Then that's the rhythm there is 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I'm just playing each string successively as we go up. So with the A minor chord, it starts on the bass note, and it goes string 5, 4, 3, 5. Next chord, 6, 5, 4, 6. Next chord, 6, 5, 4, 6. So that's what the thumb's doing the whole time. So it ends up looking like this. If that's really hard for you, I would suggest just trying the thumb like I just showed you. Just do the thumb by itself for a while, and also this by itself. Then put them both together. That always helps. Okay, in between I also add some other things. So with the first chord we have this. Oh, sorry. And then I go like this. That's just open second string, hammer on first fret, pull off, then third fret, open on the third string. Next chord. Here's a little scale I play with my thumb, starts right here. It's fourth string, and then fifth string. Then the next chord. I move now to a D minor 7 chord, which looks like this. 2 finger here on the G string, and then 1 finger bars these 2 notes. It's kind of hard. Then we go, I just play that A, M, I. We go back to here. Then we move up to our G chord, which we haven't shown you yet, but it looks like not a normal G chord, which is like this. You got to slide it up, third finger on the 5th fret, and then 1 finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and second finger on the 4th fret of the G string. What's nice is if you're coming from this chord, you can use your 2 finger as an anchor to slide up, and it helps keep everything nice and comfortable. So it's a little chord changing tip for you. So on the last chord you'll go, here it is. So let me play that whole part for you, and then I'll show you the tie into the chorus. So this is the slow motion verse for you, with all the added parts. Whoa. Here comes the D minor 7. Here comes the G chord. Then we have a little run right here. So we start with our pinky right here on the 4th string. Look closely at where we're at. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret, technically speaking. Then open second string. Then 5th fret, 3rd string. Then open 1st string. And then we use that open string to hop over here and play right above the normal 12th fret. So it looks like this. All the notes blend together, it sounds real nice. Okay, now we're ready for the chorus. So the chorus starts with a little melody opening. We play the open 1st string. Then we go to the 2nd string and we start 3rd fret, hammer to 5th, play the 3rd fret and slide to 1. So again, that's one more time with a nice angle of the right hand. Okay, now we're going to use the same exact chords we had for the verse, but we just change them up a little bit for the chorus. So we're going to play the whole chord, strings 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we play the 1st string open, slap. So then we start separating fingers, thumb, and then the high note. So the fingers kind of play what's in the middle, thumb plays down low, and the high note adds in between. So it'll sound like this: high, slap, fingers, bass, high, slap, fingers, bass, high, slap. So see that? So it starts out everything together. So it's together, high, slap, and then from then on, fingers. Here I'm on strings 4 and 3. So fingers, bass, high, slap. Then we have 3 fingers again. Fingers, bass, high, slap. Let me do that all in slow-mo for you. Now so you can see the right hand. Okay, then we're going to follow a similar pattern, but now we don't just get to go again. So instead, we're going to go we're going to kind of roll the chord. So I have my fingers on a bass note on 5th string, and then strings 1, 2, 3 up here, and I just go P-I-M-A. Then I play the melody by itself. 0, 3, 2. Then we move to our next chord, and we're going to do that same pattern. Together, high, slap, and then fingers, bass, high, slap, fingers, and you notice I moved my chord over here to change to fit the melody, so I have my first finger down, fingers, bass, high, slap. So we're always following the melody. Just 3 notes. These 3 notes. So again, that's, we first hit this, and then we have the same pattern. Together, high, slap, fingers, bass, high, slap, chord change, fingers, bass, high, slap. Okay, then we do the same rolled chord, but now it's with this new chord, and we go to the next chord. Now this one, the pattern is going to change a little bit, but it still stays consistent all the way through. So all I'm doing here is, again, switching between these 3 notes, now with a little bit of a different rhythm, but we go together, then fingers, slap, fingers, and I think maybe together. Hold on. Yeah, so the bass is coming in at 1, 2, and 3, 4 each time. That's when you're going to play the bass. So bass, bass. Then we put our thumb back down. We keep the same rhythm. Bass, bass. So let me do that all for you there. We have... stopping before we move to G. Let me show you again with the right hand because it's a little tricky. Sometimes you use 3 fingers, sometimes you use 2. So take note of when you switch. It just has to do with the melody, really. Here we go. Okay, then we move up to this G chord. Now, to make it more interesting, I'm throwing my pinky down here on the 5th fret as well, so that I can make it a suspension. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing string 6, 5, 4, 3 with my pinky down, and that's together, high, slap, just like we did before. Together, high, slap. Then I take my pinky off, and I play 6, 3, 2, 1. And that can lead us back in by taking our first finger and going, and we're back into the chorus again. So I'll play the whole chorus for you kind of slow so you can see how it works. Now a good angle of this hand. Okay, so the last part we have to learn, because we just go back and forth between verse and chorus, is the bridge. Bridge is a nice little arpeggio part. So the first part, that's thumb, thumb, I am together, thumb, just on an A minor chord. Again, it looks like this with the right hand. And then we're going to follow the melody, which goes like this. but with the chord. So I'm keeping that thumb, index, middle, thumb, bum, 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 and then we throw the melody on top. So it sounds like this. Then we do it again. Now we're ready for the next chord. That's a G chord. Now what I like to do with this G chord, normally we play it like this, right? I like to put my pinky here, my second finger. It's kind of a weird stretch, but I do it so that I'm able to hit the next melody note. So I go. That's 6, 4, 3, 1, 6. That's the arpeggio there. So again, we came from here. Open second string to help us move. Open strings always help you shift somewhere. And we go pinky, 6, 4, 3, 1, 6. And then we have our first finger here ready now to go like this. This is kind of a tough chord, but do your best to switch it around, and if that doesn't work, you can just go like this. And don't worry about this part. So let me play that whole half for you. Okay, next chords look like this. That's 0, 3, 5 with fingers 2 and 4. And then we're going to play this chord below it. Recognize that chord? It's the same as our last chord from there, but we have just new fingers on it. This is fingers 2, 1, and 3 now because we need our pinky for this high note. So then it's 6, 4, 3, 2. And then we go like this. Open, 3, 5. So 0, 3, 5 on strings 1, 2, 3. I'm just going A, M, I. So and in between that, you're just running up and down the chords. Then we do it again. But this time our chord looks like this. 6th string, 3rd fret. That's the 4th string, our 2nd finger, 3rd fret. And then, if we can, move your 3rd finger in at the 3rd fret as well. So it's... And then that's open, or I guess strings 1, 2. And then we go back. Open 2nd string to help us shift. And then this time, we shift over to our regular G chord. Sus with the pinky down. Okay, so I know that it was a bit confusing as far as what strings to play. So I'm going to do it very slow for you, and I'm going to do it once so you can see the left hand well, and once so you can see the right hand well, and try to pay attention to what strings are being played in the arpeggio. So we have... Same thing. See how I switched there to the 1 finger? That's super important. And then okay, now with the right hand. back into the chorus. Sorry that was a little inconsistent. Honestly, I was totally improvising when I did the bridge, and it's different in the video than I might have played it every single, I don't know, time I've ever played it besides that. So that's about as consistent as I can give you. I would also recommend checking the tabs, because I'm pretty sure on the tabs I have exactly as it's written or as it is in the video. So you can always compare that with the tabs. Okay, so I hope that helps. That's every part of the video. We have the intro/verse, the chorus, and then the bridge. Let me know what you think. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video.